Welcome back to Scandalous Los Angeles TV, where we expose the exposers. So here we are again, guys. CS2 back. Just confirmed it himself. He said because he believed Lucy was a snake, he's been lining him up for 8 straight months. 8 months of fake smiles, fake loyalty, fake everything. If that's not snake behavior, then what is? I mean, we all know that Lucy is a snake. We've all seen the way he gets down. But what does this say about Porky? At this point, there's really nothing left to explain. Sure, we're making content, but the truth? It's already out there. You've seen it. You've watched it unfold. And now, without question, you know exactly what's been going on.
Talk about with these niggas. They stone-faced niggas, they don't say nothing, they looking at you, then none of that. But Cuban Rob does music. Cuban, listen. Get in this DM, tell me you want to holler at him, send me your number. All right, Wacky, send me a number. Okay, cool. Wait 3 days, I want to know if he's going to tell me this.
You guys, this is exactly what narcissism looks like in action. This guy CS2 back is out here acting like he's in some kind of mafia movie, and he's the Don. Let's be honest here. You don't need some covert operation to figure out if Luce Cannon is a snake. All you gotta do is ask his wife, and she'll tell you. The man was just sitting with Porky after being with Big U. That alone tells you everything you need to know. But see, in Porky's mind, he's got to play these little elementary school games to test loyalty. All right, Cuban Rob, call him up, send him your number, and I want to see if he comes back and tells me. What kind of corny shit is that? That's not chess. That's not strategy. That's just dumb. But this is how the brain works when narcissism takes over. In his head, he thinks he's some untouchable figure, like he's really running something. And that mindset, that illusion of power, that's what happens when people from Donald Sterling's culture befriend you, gassing you up. And before you know it, you think you're bigger than everybody around you.
3 days go by, you don't tell me this. Call the nigga, tell the nigga you're a little upset because Wack don't help you with your music. You've been around me forever. You feel like this, that. You want to fuck with him, but let's keep it low. And then when your shit get up and blazing, you gonna spin off of me and you gonna ride with him. Boom, he tells him this. I wait. When Luce Cannon never brought that back, that my right hand came to him with that, at that point I knew he was a snake and I started lining him.
You guys, there is so much to unpack in that little sentence he just dropped. It's not even funny. First of all, doesn't this story sound real familiar? Isn't this exactly what he said happened with Big U and Alan Grunblatt? Remember, he claimed Big U went down to his office with Simon on the phone. And Simon told Alan Grunblatt to give Big U all of Porky's contracts, because Big U was the only person that Porky was scared of. Then Porky said he went home, waited 7 days, and when Big U didn't call him, he knew something was up. Same playbook. Now here we go again. This time he says he had Cuban Rob call Lucy and say, "Hey, I don't like how Wack's treating me. I'm thinking about coming over there with you." And Lucy was supposed to run back and tell Porky that? Let's be honest. Even if that did happen, maybe Lucy didn't want to stir up drama. Maybe he figured telling Porky would cause problems with him and Cuban Rob. There's 100 reasons someone might not repeat that conversation. But in this guy's mind, the second Lucy didn't come back with that info, Porky said he knew he was a snake, and he started lining him. Lining him up for what, though? He didn't get jumped. He didn't get shot. He didn't get robbed. So what are you saying? That you lined him up? To get booked? Because if nothing else happened to him, that's the only thing left. Porky telling on himself again. This one is so blatant, it's clear he doesn't care anymore. By him saying he lined him up, he's admitting he set him up to go to jail. This is CS2 back, once again telling y'all exactly who he is. CS2 back.
I've been lying to this nigga for 8 months. It's all in the poker face.
Hello. Hey, talk that shit, big bro. Shit.
Bozo, don't blame me, nigga.
He
Blame yourself.
sleep. That nigga
You
sleep.
forced me to this extreme. You're supposed to be what you say you are to me. The minute that man come to you, hey, Wack, you know your man, woo-to, 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 woo. So then this is when it really got funny. Hey, Wack, hey, what's up, bro? Hey, man, you done taught me so much and showed me so much. Oh, yeah, and gave a nigga, you gave a nigga his boost. Everybody know who I am now. I want you to be the godfather to my child. Said, did this nigga think I'm sentimental and emotional? You know what I did? Oh, brother, it's an honor, man. Yeah, that's an honor. But see, being a godparent to a child comes with an action. We ain't babysitting. We ain't sent the baby a box of diapers and we got him free all day. Fuck out of here, nigga. I'm going to hit you like you hit me, just in another mental way. I'm talking back to you, nigga, but you just too slow to motherfucking understand what I'm saying. I'm saying it to comprehend that language.
Hello.
You fucking with some boy that you ain't ready for. You come from manipulating women that are innocent women, right? Who really don't understand your trickery, who have intentions on really trying to build, like listening to Gigi. I see what that is. Gigi is a regular, normal female who knows nothing about the pimp or the streets or the I'm just got a job and if I like you, I like you and let's build and hey, let's do something. She got no idea. Like this thing is doing this, doing this. She figured it out. She woke now. At you, you's a mental midget. Nigga, you are what I call a mental midget.
Listening to all this, can you imagine the things he's gonna say about Love's boys when he finally turns on him? Because if this is how he talks about people he once trusted, people he was supposedly testing, just wait until he decides Love's boys is no longer useful. You already know how this script plays out. Same pattern every time. As soon as you're not serving his agenda, you're a snake, a backstabber, an op. It's not if, it's when.
That's a
We
fact.
gonna sit back and watch you run around like Tom and Jerry. And when you get back, we gonna say, hey man, where you been, man? What you been up to all day? We watching what you doing. Oh man, I did this, I did everything you say you did, we know you didn't do. And you know what I'm gonna say, man? Great job, man. I appreciate you, man. I couldn't have made nothing happen without you. And know what you thinking? Yeah, man, I got it. It's working. Hey man, hey, instead of meeting me, I tell you what, instead of meeting me in the driveway, just come on in, man. You know, fuck it, the door be open. Cool, yeah, this, you know. Then you walk in, hey bro, we down here in the basement. And you come down there in the basement, and everybody you were supposed to go see for me is down there. It's too late. You in the trick bag. I dangled the bone in front of your face. The bone. The light is on. The camera's on. You know what I knew about him? I knew you wasn't from Los Angeles. I stroked your ego, and I knew in order for you to continue your conversation, you had to say any and everything you knew. And when you're in the position where you have nothing else to say, and all you can say is any and everything you know, you're bound to say something you ain't supposed to say. I just put the motherfucking knife on the table. You stabbed yourself. You cut your own throat. What the fuck? Nigga, Adam didn't cut his throat.
It doesn't just stop at Adam. That's what Porky wants us to believe. But now it all makes sense. Now we understand why he had Luce cannon on that three-way call with Snitch and Tail Dale. Porky already knew Dale was working with the FBI. Dale Morrison went straight to Porky and told him that himself. And still, Porky had Luce cannon on the line with him. Now Porky has flat out admitted that he lined Luce cannon up. First, he put him on no jumper, had him out there telling stories and lies. Then, he put him on the phone with a known Fed. All of it was a setup. That's how cold this guy moves. And what's even more wild, you hear people on Clubhouse laughing, cheering it on, like it's entertainment. which means Porky's rattin' is not a problem on Clubhouse. And these are the people Grumblat is pulling from. And this is what they're teaching these guys.
Wack, if the knife wouldn't have been on the table, he wouldn't have cut his throat. Did Wack want him to cut his throat? Absolutely. Did I tell him to cut his throat? No. Then why did he
Right.
cut his throat? Because I understand who he was. He just didn't understand who I was. He just didn't understand who I was. He just didn't understand who I was. And you set your bozo ass down there time and time and time again. I could have been told him, hey, bro, stop this. I didn't tell him to say it. I didn't tell him to stop saying it.
Porky's actually right. He could have told him to stop saying it, because he was his handler. And here we go again. He's basically admitting, once again, that he was this man's handler. So now it's not just messy, it's crazy. Because what kind of handler lines up the very person they're supposed to be handling?
I mean, you thought I forgot about how crazy you was talking about me when I didn't even know who the fuck you was? Mm-hmm. Gigi said he used to talk about Wack on social media, and Wack texted him one time or DM and said, I don't know you. And he went crazy. It drove him crazy that Wack wouldn't respond to him. He was like intentionally just saying shit about a total stranger. He didn't know Wack, but Wack wouldn't read this diss song he did on you. I say, bro, who's this nigga, man? What a nigga want to pay me to read? He's a gang member? So once you came, he came bearing gifts. Okay, what you got? Oh, you want to? You know what, man? Wait, what you say? Fuck who? Fuck Big U? Oh, is that right? You know some shit? Yeah, oh, okay. You want to talk about what you know? I mean, you don't have to, but if you want a platform, you know, brother, I'll look out for you. I'll look out for you, brother. Well, look how I baited him. When he came at me to come on No Jumper and came at me to pay me for No Jumper, what you think I told him? Bro, don't worry about it. This one on me. Anything else we do, we'll work it out. But No Jumper's on me. You know why I told him that? Because I know for a fact, I know you a snake. You can't accept no money to go on No Jumper. Right? That's how this works. So I'm going to let you come on No Jumper. Take that weapon. You can't use that later on. Hey, man, can I get on academics? Man, that might cost you a little bit, man. I don't know, bro. But I tell you what, let's just not make it academics thing. You want me to do a 90-day run for you and I promote and cross-promote, and I personally would go on Clubhouse and talk about your reality show and this. All right, pay me this. And you know what? I'll throw academics in there. I'll get you up there. Let me figure it out. You know what he thinking? I got this nigga. Oh, no, you ain't got me. I got me AI humanoid that's finna go cut his own throat and slander Big U's name. The crazy part about it is, the dumbass nigga, when he first goes to jail, he got his bitch call me. Hey, Wack, what? Luce Cannon want to know why you telling everybody he was lying about the Meek Mill stuff and all this stuff. I said, no, Sharice, tell him that I'm telling the world that he's lying so they'll think he's lying about everything else he said. You get it? She said, oh, you bozo ass. That shit on the wiretap. That shit on the wiretap. That shit on the wiretap. Oh, I thought a putty cat. And I sat there, R&B watching me. She said, nigga, you are dangerous. You are dangerous. You are dangerous.
Hello.
I said, hey, they want to play the motherfucking game. The craziest thing he did, I said, R&B. I said, if he's smart, he takes the high road with me and say, man, I looked at Wack as an unk. I don't know what's going on. Maybe he been compromised. You know, maybe it's my wife tripping. I'm in jail. I said, if he's smart, that's the role he take. But if he's the dummy I know him to be, he's going to start saying, you're not like that. You're not this. It's too many motherfucking interviews where you praising what Wack is like. Niggas is looking at you crazy as a motherfucker. Huh? Huh? I said he fucked himself. He should have took the high road. That's what I wanted him to do. So now anything that comes out of his mouth is like, oh, nigga, be quiet. You say that about everybody.